Hello fellow lockaholics, this is Subsonic 1050 with another picking video for you. And this one is sort of a follow-up to my previous video in which I picked a mortar cylinder 5-pin lock made by Corbin, and that one was it had spools for security pins. And I mentioned that it was actually kind of a difficult pick. And that was really just because of the tolerances. So I kept dropping pins. I kind of wanted to show another video of a similar lock. This one is a Russwin Mortise cylinder, 5-pin, and I have never gutted this lock, nor do I have a key for it, but I suspect that it has spools in it just because of the way it has picked. So I also want to mention I'm using a different camera setup here. I'm using a little tripod, and that idea was courtesy of Bosnian Bill, so hopefully it gives you guys a little bit better view of what I'm doing. I'm just using the same standard tension wrench as I've used in my previous videos, and a homebrew hook. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to start in the front. Most people start in the rear, but I just got to click out of pin 3. You can start wherever you like. Pin 5 just gave me a tiny turn. Okay, pin 1 just gave me a false set. Okay, pin 4 is giving me some counter rotation. Lost my false set. Okay, pin 1 gave me my false set back. Seems like pin 2 lost false set again. Pin 1 gave me it back again. And there it is, picked open. Alright, let's go ahead and gut this thing for you. Like I said, this is a new setup for me, so I'm not so sure how well this is going to show up, but get my pinning tray in here. Alright. Like I said, I do not have the key, so I better not lock this thing back up. Come on. Alright, well, that thing is tight. Boys and girls, you're supposed to use the right tool for the job. Using your tension wrench to pry this off is not the right tool for the job. Alright, that's off. Okay. I'm using my largest plug follower, which I still don't think is big enough, but hopefully it works. Well, yeah, you can see it is undersized, so that'll be fun getting this back together later. But, alright, let's take a look at these pins here. I expect the key pins are all standard, but let's take a look. Pin 1 is standard, 2 is standard, 3 is standard, 4 is standard, and 5 is standard, so no surprises there. Let's take a look at what's in the Bible here. Okay, so pin 1 is a spool, but it's a very interesting looking spool. Let me see if I can get that. So you can see that that's not really a normal spool, but it's definitely a spool. Oh, that just went flying. I'll have to grab that in a second, but it looked to be the same, but I'll have to get a better look at it. Pin 3, same kind of spool. Pin 4, same kind of spool. And pin 5 is a standard pin. So let me see if I can. Okay, found that little guy. Alright, so give you a look at what we've got here. Hopefully that's not, I don't know if that's too much or too little light, but so we've got 5 standard key pins, 4 spool drivers, and 1 standard driver. So I don't know how long that took me to pick, but I'm guessing it was under a minute and a half. That is sort of what I expect out of a 5-pin lock with spools for security pins. Usually it takes me less than 2 minutes first go at it. So I guess that gives you some sort of frame of reference. So thanks guys very much for watching. Have a good one.